We at Wildflower Schools believe that embracing equity is an essential part of being a Montessori educator. We operate under the premise that we live in a racist society, but that teachers can and really have a moral imperative to be powerful levers in dismantling the individual, institutional, and cultural ways that our society routinely creates different outcomes for people of color. That's why embracing equity seeks to deliberately develop a genuinely anti-racist teaching identity and practice.
I think schools should reflect the communities that we live in, and not all Montessori schools do. When we're in Montessori training, we do talk a lot about how the Montessori philosophy, being a scientific method and observing each child where they are, providing their physical, mental, emotional needs, that it's for every child. So the question for me is, how do we get Montessori out there in the world and really make it available to every child?
I learned about Wildflower, and the thing that initially really grabbed me about it is how beautiful it is that you can create a school that not only values what's really unique in every child, but also does that in a way that it invites parents and the neighborhood and the community to kind of join around the children in the community. Child by child is how you get a more equitable future, and Montessori is nothing if not child by child, a family by family approach, and Wildflower just takes that and puts on another layer.
I believe that Maria Montessori would want equity in her schools today, and I feel that I learned anything that I know about loving acceptance of differences from my family, but also from my work in Montessori schools. It's amazing to see how the children love learning about other cultures. They just absorb it the way they absorb anything that really gets them, like at the heart. I love how excited they are by differences and intrigued and curious and not afraid.
In my own individual process of embracing equity, I have found it very necessary to do this work in community. It has allowed me to look in the mirror in a more honest and in a deeper way. And it's also allowed for this work to be sustainable for me.
When I personally think about how I would want to raise my children, how I would want them to be educated, I want them to have a sense of who they are in the world, and I want them to have the freedom to learn and to discover and to be curious about the world around them and learn. And I feel like Montessori is core to that. Equity can only be attained if we are all involved and we all are looking from our different perspectives.
We are just starting to grow into this practice and want to share this opportunity with the larger Montessori community to grow together in striving for social justice. Please sign up on this page so that we can go through 5 online open source modules together, cultivating personal reflection and preparation of self.